Hello, it's the English Picker here. Went to an antique show this morning and got some really good stuff. What I'm going to show you now really emphasises why I'm now starting to favour the vintage antique fairs rather than the car boot sale type yard sale things. Because at the car boot sales, the competition's just so high, you're never going to find the kind of quality that you do in antique fairs. You find much better quality. And yeah, you do find expensive stuff, and people do know the stuff, but when people don't know the stuff, the quality's better. So yeah, here's what I got. So I spent up quite a lot. I wanted to buy more, but I ran out of money. So next time I will take more money. So I just had to leave because I'd run out of money. It's a problem that I'm coming across more and more that I could spend loads. There's so many deals out there, but yeah, just run out of working capital. Uh, the first thing I bought was this. It was off the stall. It was a little silver threepence for £1, 1941, bit better date. And then also for £1, I got this solid silver and some kind of. It might be glass, but it's a nice stone nonetheless. It needs a bit of a clean up. Little pendant, which is really nice. Then off another stall, I got this piece here, and it's got a set of UK hallmarks, and this thing is heavy. I mean, this thing is real heavy for a spoon. And I asked the guy how much he wanted. He wanted £8 for it, and he took 7. And I didn't know what this stood for, but it didn't really matter because it felt heavy. And it weighs 28 grams, 28.3 grams, which is really heavy for a spoon. It scraps out at £8.20. So if I scrapped it, I'd make a small profit, but I probably won't be. This symbol here, the logo, is actually for an English football team, Blackburn Rovers. So I'm going to try and sell it to them. It's from the early 1900s, so hopefully some football passionate Blackburn Rovers fan will want to buy this. But nice chunk of silver nonetheless. Next thing I got was this. I'm not too sure what the stone is. It looks like smoky quartz. And it was off a guy and his wife selling off some of her jewellery, but she'd gone for a wander, so he just kind of made up a price on the spot, which is great. And he goes, "Oh, I don't know, £30." So anyway, I managed to get it for 28. The hallmarks really rubbed on it, and that's why it was cheaper. But it is 9 carat gold. Took a chance on it. And yeah, nice. I forget what it weighs. So it weighs 4.1, 4.2 grams. So taking into account the stone, even a gram, that's still a good price. You know, I could still scrap it out for more. But it's a really nice ring. The guy reckoned it was 1920s, but I didn't think so. It looked too modern for that. I looked at the hallmark and it's 1979, so not antique or anything. I'm seeing lots of stuff at antique fairs that isn't antique. But yeah, really nice piece. Good average size for a woman, so that will sell really well because the stone's in good condition. It's just a shame about the rubbed hallmark. So I'll get back to that in a second. So the next thing I got, this was an amazing score. I was outside, and again, it was another guy who his wife had gone for a wander, and I felt pretty bad, like I kind of done him over a little bit, but he named his price, and I saw this ring, but then in the corner of my eye I saw this chain. I thought that can't be real, because there was just a load of junk, and he'd mostly got furniture and stuff. It was just a little bit of jewellery to one side, but this ring, you know, it's like a Chinese dragon, adjustable. There's the tail there, and it's not marked, but you can tell it's silver. It weighs not too much. It weighs 8 grams. I said, "Oh, how much is that?" And he goes, "Oh, I don't know, £2." So I took that off him for £2, and I said, "Oh, how much is this?" He goes, "Oh, I don't know. Has it got a price on it?" And it hadn't got a price on it. He goes, "Oh, I don't know. How's £4 for you?" So my jaw dropped, and I did feel a bit guilty. But then I paid the man £6, and as I was walking away, he goes, "Oh no, I hope I'm not in trouble with her. It best not be solid silver or something." And I did feel a bit bad, but I did end up going back, and as it turns out, her prices were just as cheap as well. So this is like it's a lady's sort of it's almost a curb chain, but it's kind of oval in section. Solid silver. The hallmark's so small, just up here, really small. It weighs 52 grams, so I got 52 grams of sterling silver for £4. So I'm really pleased with that. That'll go on eBay, and I should get about £35 to £40 for that. So that's a great deal. So after that, I wandered inside, and I'd seen this. The guy got a load of rings, and his prices were quite high. He got sort of sterling ones with diamonds, but they'd all got diamonds. He's got a ruby one, a 15 carat gold ruby one, and he wanted £100 for that. But there was this one which I thought was, all right. It was labelled at 100, and I managed to get it for 80. Okay, get it zoomed in for you, and it's 18 karat gold with a platinum top, like a crown. It looks like a half eternity ring, and it's illusion cut diamonds, and it says inside 737, which I'm assuming is the weight of the stones, but it doesn't look like 3/4 of a carat of stones there, but I could be wrong. And it says 18 carat and plat, and this weighs, it's a good size as well. It's sort of an average woman size. It weighs 2.9 grams. So I've paid over scrap for it, but it's a real good quality piece of jewellery, and for £80 I thought I can't go wrong really. So yeah, real nice piece, and hopefully I should be able to make about £30, £40 on top of what I paid for that. So that's pretty good. Okay, so as I was leaving, I thought I'll go back to that stall and see what else they've got. If that was cheap, maybe I missed something else. I went back, and both of them were there this time, but separately, talking to different people. So I looked through the other stuff. There was some really small sterling silver earrings and nothing great. And then I saw this. It's like mother of pearl with a sterling back. Which is quite nice, and that was labelled up at £2, and then at £2 as well was labelled up this piece, which is really sort of nice Charles Rennie Mackintosh style necklace, really obviously marked 95 on the back. So I thought, oh great, I'll have that. And then I spotted this next thing, and if this was a silver ring, I would have bought it anyway. I was gonna buy it anyway because I could see that it was precious metal from a distance, and I nearly died when I saw it. It's labelled up here at £8, and I took it up to the woman and showed her, and she had a real good look at it, and but didn't take it out of the box. And she goes, "Well, I suppose I could do a bit on those." And I wasn't after a deal, but she did all of this for £10. I'll show you this ring. It's the weirdest ring I've ever seen. It's like a cluster ring of stones, but then it's sort of set really peculiarly on top of a single band. It looks like a designer piece, but then it's got this lovely hallmark there which says 18 carat. And I thought, well, could it be someone with a stamp, going willy-nilly, stamping sterling? But there's no denting on the outside, and I thought, well, even if it's sterling, £8 for a ring like this, I'll be able to get my money back, so it's worth taking a chance on. And I can see where it's been soldered together, and then when I got to the car I looked closer, because I had to leave because I'd just run out of money. I thought, it's really well made. There's a couple of stones which need adjusting, but really, actually quite well made. It's just strange about that stamp. So I got it home and I've acid tested it about 4 times, and it is 18 karat gold. So yeah, mental, absolutely crazy. And I'll weigh it. I mean, it's difficult to tell the weight because there is so much stones, but it weighs 8.7 grams. So even if half of that's 18 karat gold, I'm onto a right winner. So I'll do a bit more digging on it and see, but I might put this into a local antiques auction house and see what happens. So there we go. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.